Yo, what's up, everybody? We're back here on the channel with Rizicki Brothers Performance, and you know where we're at. We're in the garage, and we're trying to get some more of this exhaust on, and gonna do a review of the Borla Attacks that we're putting on, and how it's going and what's going down. So let's take a look. So, as you can see, the stock exhaust and the Borla exhaust. And this is what it is. I'll have a link down below if you want to check them out. So, this is the stock exhaust that we took out. We're gonna have to change over the electronics and the brackets. And this is the Borla Attacks. We got the black tips. There's where we change over the electronics and valves. Now it's cool because the install will go a lot easier because it's not all one piece. As you can see, separates there. And then we got the crazy X pipe with the ARH long tubes. Now, that's what the Borla exhaust is looking like before it goes on. So, there's one thing, I don't know why they did it. I don't really like it, but we'll have to deal with it. So, this is the factory header off the driver's side. And this is the long tube, which is a kind of a pain to get in, but we figured it out. We're going to show you what's up with it. But what I don't like is I wanted to reuse the factory gaskets because they're way better. And you could just take a look. Like the ones they send you, I don't know, they just look cheap, you know? And the other thing I don't like is, check it out. Now, for some reason, they switched it up. And the heads have holes for the other spots, but as you can see, they're flipped. So the flanges on the long tubes are flipped to accept these. And you cannot use the stock gaskets anymore with the ARH headers, which I don't really like. And come with, you know, the O2 extensions, the bolts that we're going to use. I wanted to use the studs, but it was a kind of a pain to get it in there. And I don't know if I would have been able to use the studs. But I don't think you got to take this all the way off, but I took it all the way off. I got it marked. You definitely got to take the motor mounts out. These are the old studs and bolts to hold the factory header on. But you definitely got to take those pieces out and out of the way to get the long tubes in. And then the other thing is, it's a very tight fit, as you can imagine. So you can see we have the trans mount bolts loosened all the way up. We have that top motor mount bolt removed, as we got the stand underneath. You have to jack the motor up a little bit. Now we have the aluminum oil pan. I wouldn't recommend this on the plastic oil pan. I would probably try and go right on the bell housing, but it gives it just enough room where you can slide a long tube in. We finished with it last night and we couldn't get it in, and I figured I'd come back out here the next day because I was aggravated and give it another shot. So I did, and we figured it out. I looked up some information to maybe help, but it's kind of bland. So you gotta definitely jack the motor up to get these long tubes in. You might not have to do it with a different brand. And then, like I said, the flanges is flipped around. As you can see up in there, the bolts will go into different holes that are already there. I don't know why they did it. It looks like it would have worked the other way, but you'll have that. Can't wait to put it on, hear what it sounds like. But as you can see, we got stuff everywhere. Oh, and then one other thing. Some of the videos made it look easy, but it wasn't. I didn't have no spray. That might have worked if I would have had some PB blaster or something. But these bolts right here are Loctited in from the factory and real hard to get out. And I almost started rounding one out, trying to get it out, which it worked out because I heated them up and they came right out. I just used this we had laying around. Worked out pretty good. So this is what's going in. The Borla Ataks. The black tips. I will take that bubble wrap and throw it on the old tips. We'll box up all the old stuff, keep it. And give you one last look at the stock header and the long tube. So there you have it. It's going pretty good now with the exhaust install, the Borla Ataks. Keep hitting that like, share, and subscribe button, and keep tuning in because the next videos are coming. So till then, peace.